Hey guys, I'm Elise McKinley.
And I'm Mackenzie Jordan.
And you're watching The Weekly here on Tiger TV.
Coming to you from outside the studio to get more insight on the new school.
Our first story starts off with news about how former AHS students are helping out with Hurricane Harvey damages. Here's Lauren Little with the story.
Many of us were relaxing on Labor Day weekend. Some former Auburn High School students sacrificed their day off to travel to areas affected by Hurricane Harvey. They knew they wanted to go from the time they heard about the hurricane. The trip was a definite plan when they saw a post on their hunting group's Facebook page. A member of the group, Luke Stewart, explains the feelings he experienced going into the trip.
It was crazy. We didn't know what we were getting into, and we didn't know what to expect.
They weren't alone in not knowing what to expect. Their mother struggled with letting their college freshmen go to a catastrophe zone.
Yeah, Mom was pretty nervous.
They said NO multiple times.
But they finally said yes. The boys headed to Houston with their boats latched on the back of their trucks and all the goods they thought they would need packed.
The one day we helped with the rescues, it was this neighborhood, probably kind of like Grove Hill, I guess, and there was about 12 feet of water.
They headed back to Auburn on Labor Day. The nerves the boys had on the trip to Houston were replaced with not only physical but mental exhaustion for the ride back.
It was pretty awesome to see the amount of people from Auburn that wanted to help out.
Disaster really does bring people together. You wouldn't think it does because it dismantles everything you have, but everybody just shows extreme gratitude to everyone.
Reporting for Tiger TV, this is Lauren Little.
Thanks, Lauren, for that story on Hurricane Harvey.
I've heard so much about Hurricane Harvey, but those pictures really brought it to life.
Yeah, they really brought me down too, though, like for real.
Well, let's go to Bemnett Teshome for an uplifting story.
I'm Bemnett Teshome, and if you haven't heard already, we beat Opelika in a pretty big game a few weeks ago. It's a big deal because we haven't beat them in about 4 years. We caught up with a few seniors to see how they felt on the big win.
Man, that was a good win. We can always say we beat Opelika.
On Friday, September 8th, 2017, AHS senior football players beat Opelika for the first time in their high school careers. The game started off with Opelika scoring twice in the first quarter, leading some AHS fans to believe the Opelika Bulldogs might continue their 4-year winning streak. But senior Jacob Cummings felt differently.
We knew we were going to win. I had full confidence in our team.
The third quarter showed an Auburn High team determined to stay in the game, but it was the fourth quarter that solidified the win with a touchdown and an extra point. Between the noise of the fans and the intensity of the AHS marching band, the final buzz was almost drowned out as AHS took the win.
To me, that felt amazing. Because like you said, since I've been here, we haven't beaten them, and like when we got in the locker room, it was absolutely amazing. It was outstanding.
Physically, you just had to do your part on the team. You had to fit where you're supposed to be. Do your job.
Overall, I think we can say it was a pretty big win, and we're all proud of our AHS football players, band members, and fans for all the support. Till next time, this is Bemnett Teshome.
Thanks, Bemnett. While that story hit a little closer to home, the next one involves a certain pop princess who has found herself in a bit of controversy over her new music video.
Let's go to Grace Botiford for more.
Thanks, guys. Look What You Made Me Do has created more bad blood with Taylor's so-called revenge list. This new hit song has created more talk about Taylor's past with her frenemies. Personally, I believe that Taylor is playing the victim throughout the video. Many of the scenes throw shade at Kim Ye and Katy Perry. If you aren't crazy about Taylor, it'd be kind of hard to see which scene's about who. But let's start with Kim Ye. As you may know, the three of them butt heads about the 2009 VMAs and the song Kanye mentioned Taylor in. The bathtub scene is mocking Kim's Paris robbery, and the lyric "I don't like her tilted stage, I don't like her little games" is directed towards Kanye. Taylor is seen with a platinum haircut, a cheetah in the passenger seat, and is proudly holding a Grammy, which Katy Perry has yet to get. All of these things bring up the question, is there really a revenge list? I'm Grace Botiford.
I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative.
Thanks, Grace. Now that football season is upon us, Elise, are you ready?
Not even close. You need help me, girl.
Okay, first we need to go get a ticket for the game.
Hey, how may I help y'all?
Can I get a ticket for the game on Friday for my friend?
Absolutely, $7. And there's your ticket.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, now that you can actually get into the game, you have to dress accordingly. So here's your shirt.
Okay, thank you.
We have our black and blue with Auburn on. Okay. So now our clothing is right, but now you have to have team spirit.
You're right.
So,
You're right.
I'm gonna add some glitter.
Ooh.
It's okay if it gets a little messy, you know. Ooh, it pops so much. So cute. Okay, now that you're all ready, you have to get me ready. All right, cool. Wait, add some glitter.
Thanks for watching The Weekly here on Tiger TV.
Follow us on social media at AHS Tiger TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more updates on the news.
I'm your host, Elise McKinley.
And I'm Mackenzie Jordan.